Good morning, reception. Be nice and warmed up. It's now time to get it. You really working hard because we've got a really exciting problem to do together. Now, before I start, let's talk about what it is we're learning to do today. So today we are carrying on looking at how to combine two groups to find a total. Okay. Now, that word combine, remember, means to get two groups and to put them together. Okay, so you've got two separate things. You're then adding them together to find out how many there are in total. Okay, once they've been combined. We are going to be doing things a little bit different today because instead of combining two groups and seeing what we make, we're going to have a given total. So that means there's going to be a number we need to make. And we did practice that a little bit yesterday. But today is going to be a little bit harder. And I'll tell you why in a moment. Before we do that, let's see if we can help Mrs. Hutt just solve this little problem. Because I've been thinking about it all night and I just can't work it out. So I had to come in today and make a video to do with you to see if you could help me. Now, here's the problem. On the grass, we've got 4 sleepy horses. They've been very busy all day at the farm, so they're having a little nap. Now, another group of animals comes along to sleep too because they're really tired. And then there were 6 animals on the grass. Now, I can't work out which group of animals it was. Was it the cows? Did they join the horses? Or was it the sheep? Did they come and join the horses on the grass? Now, before you have a go with your helper, let's look at what we know. We know we need to make 6. We've already got 4 animals on our grass. So we need to work out whether it was the 2 cows that came along or the 3 sheep. Pause the video and talk to your helper. See if you can work out the answer for me. Oh, you clever clogs. Do you know what I could hear? I could hear some super maths talking going on at home. I heard some people say, well, what we need to do first is we need to practice putting the cows with the horses to see if it makes 6, then put the sheep with the horses to see if it makes 6. Well done. So we have 4 horses. Let's do the cows first. If we put the cows there, will it make 6? Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Put them together, combine them. 5, 6. So it was the cows that joined the horses. And we know that because when we put 2 more onto the grass, it made 6. Well done, reception. I wonder how many we would have had if we'd put 3 sheep on instead. Do any of you know? 7? Well done. It would have been 7. I like how you worked out it'd be 1 more because there was 1 more sheep in that group than there was in the cow group. Well done, everybody. Okay, are you ready for your new problem for today? Okay, so like I said, it's going to be a little bit trickier. We can do it, easy peasy. It's a little bit more challenging today because instead of having just 1 number to find or 1 missing number in our problem, we're going to need to find 2 numbers. There are 2 missing numbers in today's problem. Can I show you one? Okay, I'm going to show you one first. So you can watch what I'm doing because you're going to have a go next. Okay, so I'm going to pop these animals away because today we're using some pictures. Now, helpers, I have emailed out some pictures for you to use with today's lesson. So if you can print them off and use them, brilliant. If not, if you could just draw the same number of animals each group and you can just cut them out on paper and use it in the video with me today. Okay, so reception. We're going to start with a bit of an I Spy. I'm going to have to turn the camera so you can see which animals we are working with today. Okay, so let me see. Okay, here we go. Right, reception. Let's play a bit of I Spy. Okay, I spy a group of 4 animals. Tell your helper which animals I'm looking at. That's right, the chickens. There are 4 chickens in this group. Okay. I spy, oh, this is a bit harder. I spy a group of 3 and a group of 1. Which 2 groups am I looking at now? Well done. The pigs and the sheep. Okay. Okay. I spy a group of 4 and a group of 3. Which 2 animals am I looking at? Yes, I'm looking at the chickens and I'm looking at the pigs. Reception, well done for using your counting skills to work out what I was looking at. Now, these animals today are going to help us with our maths, okay? And as I say, we are solving a missing number problem, or we've got 2 missing numbers in our problems, and we're going to use these pictures to help us. And we're going to be combining the picture together and counting up all the animals to see how many there are in total. So let's get started. And I'm going to need to move my screen so you can see what's on my board. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay, now who can remember what this is? That's right, a part whole model. It's a brilliant tool for doing lots of different types of maths, and we've been using it this week to combine, haven't we, to add. So here's my first question, and I'm going to show you how I would do this, okay? And then we'll have a go together. Right, so the first question is another I Spy question, and the question is, I spy 2 groups of animals. Altogether, there are 5. Which 2 am I looking at? Okay, let me say that again, because there's lots of information to remember. I spy 2 groups of animals. Altogether, there are 5. Which 2 am I looking at? Okay, so first of all, reception, let's think what I do know. Now, I know there are 2 groups of animals, but at the moment, I don't know which 2 they are because I haven't worked it out. But I do know that when I put them together and I combine them, I'll have 5 animals altogether. So I'm going to put a 5 here because that's my target number. But these 2 at the moment are a bit of a mystery. So let's pop the animals where we can see them. So we've got 1 sheep in that group. We've got a group of 3 piggies and a group of 4 chickens. Okay, can we see the chickens? Oh, a bit too high. This is there we go. So how do I go about solving a problem like this? Well, let me tell you. So I need to work in a sensible order. I need to make sure that I'm pairing up all the animals together and I'm not missing any out. So this is how I'm going to work. And I worked a bit like this yesterday. I'm going to work across to make sure I don't miss any out. And I'm going to pair them all up together and see if they make 5. So first one I'm going to do. I'm going to start with the chickens. So I'm going to see if I put the chickens and the pigs together, will I make 5? I'm looking and I'm wondering. I think possibly not. That's my estimate, but I'm going to just double check to make sure. So I've got a group of 4, group of 3. Let's combine them to see if they make 5. I'm just going to stick it on top for now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did that make 5? It didn't. Okay, so that wasn't the 2 animals that went in that were being looked at. Okay. So I've done the sheep and the pig. Now I'm going to do the sheep and, not the sheep. Oh, Mrs. Hut, sorry, I did that wrong. I've done the chicken and the pigs. Now I'm going to do the chickens and the sheep. Back in you go, chickens. Now sheep, it's your turn. I've got a group of 4 and a group of 1. If I combine them, will it make 5? Should we see? Off they go, combine them together. Let's add them up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I found the answer. I found the 2 missing numbers. They were, oh, where's my paper? 4 and 1. So the question said, which 2 animals was I looking at? There were 5 altogether. Which 2 were they? Well, I'll tell you what they were. You were looking at the sheep and the group of chickens, because that made 5. Oh, reception, well done. Shall we ever go at another one? Well, this time I want you to join in with me. So you need to get your pictures ready. Now you should have a part whole as well from yesterday to use. If not, pause the video and ask your helper to quickly draw one for you on some paper so we can practice using this together. Okay, are we ready? So we're going to do one together now. Let's have a look what our next problem is I've got here. Oh, okay. It says, I spy a group of 2 animals. Oh, sorry, I spy 2 groups of animals. Altogether, there are 7. Oh, so it's a bigger number this time. 7. Which two groups of animals was I looking at? Okay, it's your turn now. We're going to do it together. So the first thing we do, what do we know? We know that we need to make 7. And that's the number that goes there in the large part of our part whole, the whole bit. We know it's going to make 7, and we know we need to find the 2 groups that belong in there. But we don't know what they are yet. Okay? Now, if you put your animals in the same order as me, so we're going to have chickens, then pigs, then sheep. So we're going to work through in a nice systematic order. Okay? Reception. I'd like you to find out now, was it the chickens and the pigs? Can you put them onto your part whole model and combine them and see what it makes? Okay, pause the video, off you go. Welcome back, reception. What did you find out? Did it make 7? What? It did on our first try? Let me see. So you should have put your chickens, then your pigs, combine them or add them together, and then count them all up, see if they made our total of 7. Shall we see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well done. My goodness. So the 2 groups of animals in the problem were the chickens and the pigs. Fabulous. Okay. Now we've done one a little bit together. What I thought I would do now is I'm going to say one for you to try completely on your own. I'm not going to remind you what to do. However, before we do that, let's pause the video and just have a little think about what you need to do first, okay? So, here's the problem. I spy 2 groups of animals. Altogether, there are 4. Which 2 groups of animals am I looking at? Now pause the video and just talk to a helper before you have a go on your own about what you think you need to do first. What's the first thing you need to do? Oh, brilliant. Okay. Are you ready to have a go? Pause the video and I want you to see if you can solve this problem. Can you find out which 2 animals or which 2 groups of animals makes 4? Okay, I'm going to pop it up here for you. Off you go. Pause the video and then come back and tell me what you found out. Welcome back, everybody. Goodness me, you were so busy then. I could hear lots of fabulous talking going on, lots of wonderful maths words being used. Okay, so shall we see if you got the right answer? I think you did. So we needed to make 4. We needed to find the 2 groups of animals which, when combined or added together, made 4, but we didn't know what they were. So, did you try, first of all, chicken and the pigs? What do you think? We knew that made 7 from the last problem. They didn't go together. So then we need to go back and pair up again. Chicken this time with, who hasn't he been paired with? The sheep. So there's our 2 groups. Let's combine them or add them together. Let's see if the total is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it wasn't the chicken and it wasn't the sheep group. Okay. So now we've done all the chicken combinations. Let's look at the pig. So piggies in you go first. And you've done the pig and the chicken before, so we're going across this way, aren't we? So the piggy and the sheep, let's see. Well, I've got a good feeling about this one. Combine your 2 groups, add them together, count them all up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, did you get the same answer as me? Yeah. They were looking at the group of pigs and the group of sheep. Oh, my goodness, reception. What fabulous maths we've been doing today. I have sent an activity for you to do at home, okay? It's the same sort of activity, but it's just another one for you to practice at home using the skills we've seen today, okay? So help us if you could print off that